Hi guys, my name is Ben King. I'm a third-year student at Western University, and I am one of the co-directors this year alongside Santiago Rivera.
Hi, I'm Gracie, and I am head of choreo or choreography.
Hi, my name is Jillian Sarte. I'm one of the head stylists along with two others.
So this year the theme, the show is called Aphrodisia.
Centered all about love and friendship and romantic love.
The show starts with like this seemingly innocuous couple. They're from the 1950s, they're dancing, having a great time, and then all of a sudden, randomly, one of the partners leaves. That relationship shatters, and then the show showcases the aftermath of that shattered relationship through 5 scenes in the show. Act 1 is called Facade, and so that's detailing the night after this happened. So this is where you just want to go out, you want to have the best night of your life, you feel like you need to project this confidence. And that brings us to scene 2, act 2, which is mania. So scene 2 is really about that anger you feel about that relationship, and it's really starting to set in. Your mind is clouded, you can't see anything but red. But then once you've gone through act 2 and then you've burned yourself out for that anger, now a new emotion takes place, and that leads us to act 3. Act 3, lament, can be construed as that stereotypical sad scene, but it's more about reflection and really kind of starting to realize maybe mistakes you might have made in the relationship, and really just starting to understand what might have gone wrong. From Act 4, we go into Act 4, which is reclamation. And this is where you're really starting to kind of take ownership of yourself and really starting to heal from this journey that you've gone on in the previous 3 scenes. And then Act 5 is when you've fully healed, you've hit that stage of self-acceptance and realization, and now it's just time to celebrate and party. So Act 5 is liberation. We really wanted to end the show on a very positive, happy, celebratory note.
It is definitely not your typical fashion show. We run it in a way where we celebrate many different forms of art, such as choreography. We have a lot of lighting. We do a lot of different clothing and different aspects of it.
Value Village was very nice to let us loan some clothing, and we plan a day and we go and we have a certain amount of pieces that we can take, try and find pieces that we think we need, statement pieces, also basic pieces, because we want to make sure that models are comfortable. And then we heavily rely on the team. We're always bringing our own clothes, or even asking friends, roommates, all of that. If we take the initiative, sometimes we try and make things. We made a couple shirts, and then I made a dress. With choreo and the rest of the team, we really just want to bring Ben and Santi's idea alive.
Santi and I, when we first sat down, when we first learned we were both going to be directors, we made 2 goals for ourselves. One of them was that we wanted the show to be as unpredictable and as engaging as possible. And the second one was to sell out the show and to raise even more money for charity this year.
We start the process summer before the school year even, and we choose all our executives, we get to know each other.
So we have 55 executives and we have 75 models. So that's 125 people just directly involved with the show.
In January is when everything starts to kick up a little bit, and we run rehearsals about once a week, and there's just a lot of preparation that goes into it.
There's really such a large amount of people that go into staging this production, and I really hope people realize how much work that actually goes into producing this.
A typical rehearsal would be either me or Ellery running it, and it would consist of just a stretch, bonding, having fun, plus learning about I would say 30 seconds of choreo. We have people that have never danced before, so we definitely take that into account. We try to make it more fun and not as serious, but obviously it amps up a little bit as the show comes closer.
Just going through this entire year journey to put on this great show that we have sold out. We sold out our tickets today, all for a great cause. So yeah, it's been a crazy year.
We are supporting Childhood Cancer Canada.
The cost of your ticket goes to support Childhood Cancer Canada in 4 different ways. Your donation is really spread amongst the charity where it's most needed, which is great. And tentatively, it's looking like we're going to be able to donate about $40,000 for Childhood Cancer Canada this year.
It's just the best part in seeing, I think, of the models' faces on the day of, the adrenaline and just seeing how much they love doing the show.
The most gratification I've gotten to see is from those initial ideas that were just circulating in my brain to seeing it now brought to life by so many talented, smart, creative people.
I just would like to thank everyone for coming, and it's going to be a great night.
To the other head stylists, I don't know what I would do without you.
I want to give the biggest shout out I possibly can to my co-director, Santiago Rivera. This is his 4th and final year on SPUR and 2nd year as director, and I've really learned just so much from him. There's just so many people that have given so much of their time, their passion, their energy, and their hard work to be a part of this show, and I just could not be more grateful and thankful for everybody involved.